Well, good morning, everybody. We are here on a Wednesday, so glad to be here with you, and thank you to all who are listening in on the replay. I wanted to say good morning and again, happy 2017. I hope everybody's year is going well. I hope your goals and resolutions are in full force. Last week, I talked about how to get started. So what types of products to look for, what types of philosophies of companies to kind of watch out for. What I wanted to talk about this week is how much do you use? So maybe you have started on a regimen or you have some type of products that you're using, but you really don't know what's the appropriate amount of product to use. So I'm going to use a few visuals today to make it a little bit more exciting. So for those of you who are popping on for the first time, my name is Claudia Cometa and I am a pharmacist and independent skincare consultant, and I come here every Wednesday to provide you tips and tricks and education to help you achieve the best skin of your life. So how much product to use? Last week I talked about a few key components of a good comprehensive skincare regimen. That included cleanser, toner, a treatment step, and a sunscreen-based moisturizer. So I'm going to go through kind of a visual of how much of those you should be using. First is your cleanser. So think of, and I kind of am using healthy food since a lot of you are probably paying a little bit more attention to clean eating, so I figured these might be foods that you're seeing more often right now. So think of a strawberry for your cleanser. And when we're cleansing, we really should be thinking cleansing face and neck. So this may seem a little much to some people, but we're really covering a pretty good surface area with face and neck and potentially even chest. So think of the size of a strawberry for your cleanser. For your toner, think of the size of a pea. Now this may be a little bit shocking to some people because it may seem super tiny, and it is. And the reason that many of you might think that that's not enough is not a function of the toner, but it's a function of what you're using to apply the toner. So if you're using a cotton ball, that's gonna soak up a lot of product and it's not gonna benefit you. So you're gonna end up dumping, trying to get the product on your skin when it's really just getting soaked up into the cotton ball. So think of a gauze pad to apply and use the size of a pea. That will save you money. For your treatment step, now this may be a serum, it might be a vitamin C retinol combination. If you're treating acne, it might be your benzoyl peroxide step. Think of the size of a blueberry. So you don't need a whole lot. Certainly these can vary depending on, surface area that we're covering. And if you're, certainly if you're treating acne and you're also treating your back, clearly that's gonna be a little bit more. But when we're talking mostly face and neck, you don't need a whole lot of that treatment step, about the size of a blueberry. And then your sunscreen-based moisturizer, think of the size of a grape. So I hope those are helpful visuals. So sunscreen-based moisturizer is about the size of a grape. Two other things I wanted to point out are eye cream. You don't need much eye cream at all, super tiny amount. Think of the size, and I can't even hold this up to show you, but think of the size of a grain of rice. So super small. So a grain of rice on this side, a grain of rice on that side, that's all you need for eye cream. So don't overuse on that, you're just wasting money because your eyes really don't need a whole lot. And then lastly, for sunscreen, and I couldn't find a normal size shot glass, I just have my son's little glass here, but think of a normal size shot glass, which will probably be down to here, for your sunscreen for your body. So you're gonna need a shot glass sized amount of sunscreen when you're covering your body, when you're out in the sun. And I know it's winter right now and maybe we're not thinking that way, but the sun is still out and the UV rays are still damaging. So I hope those visuals were helpful for you. If you think that would help anybody, feel free to share. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a wonderful week and I will see you then.